Hey everyone, so I'm here with Josh V from the IMJOSHV YouTube channel and owner of, I don't know, what is your detailing?
Oh, my
what is
detail
your
business?
Yeah, what is your business name?
Business name is Detail Green out of San Diego.
Detail Green in San Diego,
Yep.
okay. Because you never talk about, you always say you own a detailing business, but you never actually talk about it.
Honestly, let's talk about that real quick. It's gotten to a point where I have my core group of clients, and any new clients now, I still have come in because I do a lot of like Google advertising and stuff like that. So I have my brother working with me now, so he comes in for that stuff. But it was a case where, because of the channel, I would have some clients, and it was just hard because they would want to talk, and I love talking with people, but then I wasn't able to, like, I have multiple appointments throughout the day, so it was one of those things. That's why I kind of stuck to my core clients now. And,
sure.
So yeah, it's just.
And owner of now the QUIVR brand of detailing products, sold at the House of Rags.
Yes, sir.
And now at Car Supplies Warehouse.
Yeah, that's exciting, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So
absolutely.
Going bigger. And the thing is, a lot of people, and they say they actually say that they don't trust YouTuber brands.
Yeah, of course.
And the thing is, what people need to realize, like Jason at Car Supplies Warehouse wouldn't literally spend tens of thousands of dollars
on products.
Yeah. If he didn't test them out and actually like believe in the products.
Yeah.
And that they could like make him money.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's what it's all about, guys. With the business, it's all about making money.
Sure.
So anyway, Josh actually has three.
Yeah, so one of them's
three new
not here,
products at the
but
show.
there are three. Yeah.
Okay, so let's check out. In fact, I want to see some of this stuff. So let me spin this. Let me spin this thing around and let's check this stuff out.
Cool.
Well, let's go. Let's just start. Let's start over here because this thing is absolutely awesome, guys. The QUIVR foam cannon. All right, I've used this. I bought this when it first came out.
Yep.
Absolutely fantastic. I use this. I just put the 1.1 orifice in there. I use this with my Eagle pressure washers.
Yeah, perfect.
And like tons of foam out of that thing. No matter what product I put in there, just tons of foam.
It just generates more foam than most.
It's just an awesome product. And the thing is, it's the same as like you mentioned. You were very transparent.
Yep.
When you announced it, you said, "Hey, this is made by MJJC."
Yep.
And it's literally $20 less in cost than the comparable MJJC.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's absolutely awesome. Now, this is what tons of people are excited for, is the pressure washer.
Yes.
And I've seen your videos on this.
Yep.
And the trials and tribulations of bringing this to market are insane. So what can you explain about this right now?
So the specs are fully locked in now. So we're getting just a hair over 1,000 PSI, 2.1 gallons per minute.
Okay.
Under 15 amps. So obviously voltage across the US can fluctuate. So I test my volt or my outlet. I get 119.5 volts out of it. With this, I'm getting 14.4 amps on initial startup, and then as soon as the machine warms up, it starts coming down and settles in the 13s.
Oh, that's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, very exciting for that. It will be able to draw from a gravity-fed system. I wanted to make sure it works for all the mobile guys and things like that.
Okay.
It will come with a little cleat that you'll be able to mount on the wall. So for the guys in their garages, you can either mount it on a shelf or it'll sit vertically and have no issue with that as well.
Okay, so you could put your hose reel, like a hose reel right next to it on one side or the other, and put your pressure washer mounted vertically.
You can, absolutely. My idea on, like, once the full kit is done is to be able to create something right underneath it so that it's in line, so just you get a nice clean look that way. But yeah, it'll be totally customizable to whatever anybody needs.
Okay, and I see a group. I see like 2 pressure washer hoses here, and then I see one down. If I could scroll over here.
Yep.
So this says Flex Braid.
Yes.
And so I'm assuming because the original was made by Uber Flex.
Yep.
And the problem I have with Uber Flex hoses is on my big boy, my pressure washer.
Yeah.
I have the big boy. In fact, I bought it because of your original review.
Gotcha.
And the thing is absolutely phenomenal.
Yep.
But it doesn't work with Uber Flex hoses.
Yeah, they came out and said the same thing. I guess it's
the hose keeps expanding and it will not stop running.
Where it'll keep continually run.
Yeah. So
this will be designed for this. But yeah, for those situations, I wanted to come out with an option for people that need a steel braided option.
Yeah, so you got the QUIVR Flex braid. So if you can, I mean, this is a nice compact. I mean, you can feel the
texture on it.
The armor.
Yes.
We'll call it hose armor.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm going to use that.
We'll call it hose armor.
Yeah.
Because I mean, literally, especially if you're a mobile detailer, you are dragging this stuff on the ground.
Exactly.
Nonstop.
Yep.
So now I see a couple, before we get into the chemicals, I see you have 2 new.
Yeah, so this is still a work in progress as well.
Okay.
So I wanted to transfer the design language over so that it really matches the pressure washer.
Okay.
There's a lot more features that I'm going to be doing with this. So basically, one of the cool things is Jamie the cleaner, actually, when I first came out the gun, he was like, hey, I need a solution where if I'm just filling my bucket, getting ready to do a wash, I don't want to have to sit there and hold it. So perfect. Okay, so imagine your Quick Connects here, you remove your nozzle, pull it, and then you would stick it in here. The little piece sticks out past that. It pins the trigger in place.
So
it
you
just
just
stays.
take your nozzle off of here, put it in the bottom, and it holds your trigger
So
okay.
you can fill your bucket. So
Okay,
just something super simple.
Very innovative.
Yeah.
Yet simple, like, it's one of those things, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, exactly. It was that's exactly what it was. And then once we came up with that, I was like, yeah, that's the perfect solution.
Okay.
So.
Now the one thing I don't see here is your other pressure washer gun, which
it's right here.
Oh, it's
right here. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just because I'm trying to have it focused on those.
No, that's cool.
But yeah, it'll be the same thing. So it'll be nickel plated brass. It'll still have the push to connect nozzle and then the super fluid.
So guys, I own this now. When it came out, I bought it.
Yeah.
This thing is absolutely phenomenal. This swivel is literally the best swivel you're gonna find. The hose, there's no like crunchiness.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
you don't
smooth.
feel any grinding. Yeah.
It is super smooth. And then this, literally everybody is realizing that this is the way to go. In terms of pressure washer guns.
Yeah.
So just the push to connect.
Yep.
Everybody is moving that. And when I'm walking around SEMA here, every new pressure washer gun has this
on it.
And they're trying to do that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, totally. It just makes sense.
Yeah. It's
it
super
definitely
easy.
makes sense. So
super easy.
One more thing with this is I got some response from people that for people with smaller hands, they want a little bit more of a easier grip. So that's one thing too with the new one. I'm trying to change up the geometry of the trigger a little bit, just to make it a little bit easier.
The only downside that I had with this was that because this actually has the same geometry, like angle-wise, as my SGS 35.
Yeah. Right.
Which is perfect for me. But what I noticed that the handle pull was a little bit like, the handle pull is like a lot
compared
firmer.
to the SGS, 100%.
Yeah, that would be my only complaint about this.
It's actually a pretty easy fix, so that's definitely something that I'm working on as well.
Okay, so
the geometry will actually help a little bit, but then there's it's basically, you open these things up, there's a little hex nut there, there's a spring inside.
Okay.
And the different densities of that spring can really
we might actually a user might be able to change that spring out on there.
Yeah, I'm trying to spec out which one it is, because like we in San Diego we have a big hardware store car, like we have the Home Depots, but we have one that has just like every little component you can imagine called Marshalls.
Okay.
So I've been going through there and trying to find out the right thing. So
no, that's cool. I mean, yeah, because if we could just change that by changing the spring out, like literally that would be the best. Like, I mean, it's one of the best pressure washer guns on the market right now.
Yeah, super
But
comfy,
literally, to me, that would be a lighter trigger pull would make it the best pressure washer gun on the market.
Definitely.
All right, so let's get into the chemicals now.
Oh, just real quick, we're going to be having a 5/16 hose version coming out as well.
Okay,
so it's the same as the Uberflex Pro Pulse collab, but we're doing it in the 5/16 for those that want a little bit more of a hefty feel, less flow restriction from the pressure washer. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so those will be coming in a 50 and 100. Basically what it was is a lot of people wanted a teal hose. So I thought, well, let me make a variation to what it was. So it's not just a teal hose option. So that'll be coming out as well.
Okay, and actually before we get into chemicals, you also, it looks like you sell a kit.
Yeah, exactly.
A pressure washer kit, and these are like super machine. These are really nice.
Yeah, little stainless steel Quick Connect. So
these are nice.
They're M22 14s.
Okay.
So for the majority of pressure washers out there, that's where it's at. I wanted to offer that solution for people as well.
Awesome. And
so there's garden hose ones, and then you have the M22 14 male and female.
Okay, garden hose. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay. So we can even hook this up to garden hose. So you got your connection from there all to the pressure washer.
Yeah, exactly. So you'd be able to take this, thread that in, have it on your hose, and just be able to connect really, really quickly.
Okay. You know what? I wish all pressure washers were literally that light. Like.
Yeah. Well, it won't be this light, unfortunately, but it would be nice, wouldn't it? Because it's induction motor, so those are heavier.
That's gonna be super heavy.
Yeah.
And guys, induction motors are the way to go with pressure washers. They run quieter. They last longer.
They do. Absolutely.
So and he's not like skimping on product to make it at a cheaper price point.
Right.
You're really trying to build this the right way.
I'm trying to fit in that market where I like build the best product I could possibly, but still have it at an incredible value for people.
Yeah,
right?
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so now we get into chemicals.
Yep.
We got the road foaming soap.
Yep.
So awesome stuff. Half ounce in a foam can gives you
still
like
gives you
shaving
everything
cream.
you need. Yep.
Shaving cream suds. Then we got the impact foam.
Yep, which we know is not your favorite, which is totally fine.
Yeah.
I appreciate everyone's feedback on every product because it drives you to make stuff better and better and better.
Right.
I know certain things don't work for everyone, but yeah.
And guys, just FYI, off camera, he actually came up to me and he says, "Hey, no hard feelings on the review. It is what it is. That was your opinion."
100%.
And he appreciated the feedback.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Your Abyss tire and trim dressing.
Have you used that yet?
I'm actually I have a video recorded.
Okay, there you go. Perfect.
What I did find on that is that with some tires, in fact, this is the case with a lot of tire dressings.
Just in general.
That on certain tires you get a glossy area and you get a matte finish area on the same
really?
tire.
You're getting that?
So yeah, you get a different stuff and these are Pirellis I've been testing it out on.
Okay.
On my last set Michelins,
Yep.
some tire dressings did the same thing on the Michelin. Some actually behaved where I got a consistent gloss.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to try that on some different stuff. But
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, it's a 32-ounce bottle.
Yep.
It dries. Now, the positives for this stuff.
Yes.
It dries super quick.
Yep.
Literally 5 to 10 minutes after I put that on there, I had to drive away, get on the highway.
Yep.
No tire
issue.
sling at all.
Beautiful.
No tire
Beautiful.
sling. So phenomenal stuff there.
Have you tried it on trim at all yet?
I have not tried it on trim.
Try that. Just the hydrophobics from it is pretty.
Okay, I will try. Generally,
Yeah.
I don't do tire dressing on trim.
Yeah, you keep it one. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. With mine, because for me with the mobile decel setup, I'm limited on space.
Sure.
So I always try and make some stuff dual purpose if I can.
Okay.
So that was the reason there. But
Okay.
again, not a restorative product at all in terms of trim. It's just more of a maintenance thing. So,
Okay.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I'm going to be dropping the video soon on that. And actually, before I drop the video, I'll apply it to some trim and see how it works.
Yeah. See what you
Because generally,
think.
like I said in the video, I don't generally apply it to trim, but we'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
So, the Abyss. Now, these are the stuff I'm really excited for. Let me scroll over here. So we got the Indo rinseless wash.
Yep.
And that's actually in my shopping cart right now at the House of Rags.
Nice. Very nice.
I wanted to see if they were going to drop anything new before I actually hit the buy button.
Yeah, of course.
Because literally, I hit buy and then 3 new products get announced, and then I have to hit buy again. So, but I smelled this stuff, guys, the other day. This smells like candy to me. It smells great. So I cannot wait to test it out. And I believe I was reading the label on this, or maybe it was online. It's 1 to 256.
Yep.
Or 1 to 128 if you want a super cleaner, waterless type wash.
Yeah,
things like that.
exactly.
All right. So then, explain this one to
So
me.
this
okay?
one I created. I think it's the silliest name in all of the automotive industry, but I liked it. I was like, I want to go this route. So it is a citrus-based all-purpose cleaner called Pineapple. So it's all-purpose. You can dilute it 4 to 1, 5 to 1, 10 to 1, 25 to 1. Me personally, I typically go 25 to 1 on interiors in most cases, and then exteriors I go 5 to 1 in most cases. But what I really like about it is even on interiors where I did an old Jaguar. It was a customer's daily driver. They had it restored previously, and the seats had been re-dyed. And they had a bunch of scuffs and stuff on them, and I was like, I'm very nervous I'm going to strip any of the dye off. 25 to 1, just went in gently, came out absolutely perfect. So really cool there. It is a pineapple scent. However, it's an all-purpose cleaner. You do get the all-purpose cleaner scent for sure. But when you aerate, you get a little bit more of the pineapple.
Okay.
So.
And as far as, I assume this is a concentrate in the bottle here?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So concentrate in the bottle. So if you're doing like an engine bay, what type of concentrate would you use on this?
4 to 1.
4 to 1 on
Yeah.
this. Okay. Interior cleaner, 20 to 1, 30 to 1, something like that.
Yeah, somewhere. Most of the place where I'm working, 10 to 1 to 25 to 1 on the interiors.
Okay.
And then on the exteriors, 4 to 5 to 1.
Okay.
Kind of range.
So that's the pineapple. And then another product actually behind that is the hot coat here. I've tested this out. I've gone through like a quarter of the bottle and just testing on like a couple vehicles when I did that video. And that stuff was amazing. Spray on, wipe off. I mean, like it worked every way.
You had better results from it, right? By applying into a towel and then going into it?
I can't, you know what, honestly can't remember because
Yeah, no,
I did that one when it first came out and it was, gosh, because I managed a bunch of fleet vehicles for the company I worked for.
Gotcha.
And so I always tested the products on those fleet vehicles.
Smart, that's
They
good.
were never maintained all that well. We just ran them through car washes. So what I did notice that, and I think this might be, I found that the longevity on that was basically maybe 2 to 4 weeks, something like that.
Okay.
Which would jive with your initial video saying, "Hey, this is for your maintenance washes."
It's so easy to use that you reapply and you reapply.
Right. So the hot coat banger of a product. Now, I think you just said that there was one product maybe that you didn't have.
Correct. Here? Yeah, exactly.
What would that be?
Done. It's available at the house right now, but it's called Brake. So again, with all the names, with all surf industry type stuff. So a surf brake, BREAK.
Okay.
But play on words, it works for the brake dust, right? So it's for the wheels. It's an alkaline cleaner.
Yes. Okay.
So no iron remover agent in it, but it does an incredible job. I always refer back to like older BMWs that weren't taken care of. Like a new customer comes in, you go and it's completely baked into the wheel, like the brake dust and stuff, and this stuff strips it out. So different dilutions. You can use it straight. If you're using it straight, just be careful. It's a powerful product.
Okay. So and then you can dilute it. What would your typical dilutions be on that?
So to be perfectly honest, I do use it straight a lot.
Okay.
But I'm very comfortable with the product. So yeah, I mean, you can go 5 to 1, 10 to 1 kind of deal, depending on where you want. I really like it because it's one of those products. If it's a standard silver alloy wheel, you can literally spray it on, let it dwell a little bit, get in with your pressure washer, and you're pretty much done. It's all good to go. So.
And you said that's more of a high pH product,
Yes,
not
sir.
an acid-based product.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yep.
So high pH, not acid-based. And just for you guys, acid-based products are not safe if you have polished metal wheels, things like that, straight aluminum. You don't want to use an acid-based cleaner.
Exactly, and even the high pH ones, like in certain cases, you want to be careful as well, right? So, but yeah, typically a much safer avenue to go.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And, actually, let me spin this around. It always does it.
There he does it.
All right, so I want to say thank you to Josh
Absolutely, man.
for
thank
allowing
you
me.
for the feedback on things. I really do genuinely appreciate.
Okay, and yeah, generally, I don't go into a video wanting to create controversy or say like this stuff sucks. I'd rather have it be really good because I just want it to work.
Yeah,
you know,
of
and
course.
so like it's not like I'm trying to get views by saying something isn't good. So,
Sure.
But anyway, I just want to say thank you, Josh, for showing me the lineup here at the House of Rags booth, SEMA 2025, and looking forward to trying the 3 new products. I ordered them this morning. Well, actually, they're in the cart. They're in the cart because they always come out with new stuff, and I'm like, oh, wait to hit that
Especially
buy
last
button.
of the show, you don't know, make sure. So
So anyway, thank you again, and
Absolutely.
SEMA 2025, QUIVR from IMJOSHV. Talk to you later, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.